Hello everyone. So we're going to read the second part of Happily Ever After, Snow White and the Magic Mirror. And we stopped at the part where Snow White was thinking about the picture she was going to paint for the competition. And as she did the next day, she got up early. Her mobile phone started to ring. Okay. And we're going to find out what happened. Let's reread that page 23. She was in her studio bright and early the next morning, getting her paints and brushes ready. She was about to make a start when her mobile rang. "Hi there, Snow White," said a deep voice. "I wondered if you could do me a favour. You know, I wouldn't normally ask, but we're really desperate." Snow White's heart sank. She knew instantly the voice belonging to the huntsman, who was now her friend. He and his wife were lovely people, but they didn't seem to be any good at organising themselves, which meant they often called Snow White for help. And there's a picture of the huntsman with his wife. "I'm not sure I can," said Snow White. "I'm right in the middle of something." "Oh, please, Snow White," said the huntsman. "Mrs. Huntsman starts a new job today, and I'm going to the dentist, so we need you to look after the kids." Snow White bit her lip. It wouldn't be very nice to say no, would it? "I'm on my way," she said, putting down her paintbrush with a sigh. The huntsman's children were lovely too, but they could also be quite lively, so lots of energy, and she ended up babysitting for most of the day. The huntsman told an exhausted Snow White that he'd bumped into a friend and after he'd left the dentist. So they'd lost track of time, so that's why she was there all day. Maybe she wants to do a painting. Snow White would have to wait until tomorrow to start her painting. She slept heavily, and it took her a while to get up and into the studio in the morning. But when she stood in front of the blank canvas, her mind began to fill with doubt once more. So she's just not sure about what she's going to do. So she doesn't believe in herself. She decided it might be a good idea to have another chat with the magic mirror. "Mirror, mirror, you're so wise," she said. "Do you think I'll win a prize?" There she's talking to the magic mirror. "Hi, Snow White," he said. "The others have sent me to ask." Oh, bear with me. This page. "You could be the best, but not this way," sang the mirror, its surface less cloudy this time, although still shimmering. "Just think of yourself today." Snow White frowned. It seemed a strange thing to say, and she went back to staring at her blank canvas. Then suddenly she heard someone knocking at the palace door. She sighed and put down her paintbrush again. It was Kevin, the youngest of the 7 dwarfs, and he looked worried. So she's been told that she could be the best, but not this way, and just think of yourself today. "Hi, Snow White," he said. "The others have sent me to ask you for a favour." "Don't tell me," said Snow White. "You've had one of your arguments." Snow White was fond of the 7 dwarfs, and she was grateful for them taking her in. But one thing she didn't miss out living with them was their arguing, and they argued all the time. They fought like cats and dogs, and they were always asking for her to come round and sort out their quarrels. The quarrel is a fallout. It's not good that they don't get on. She thought of saying no, but decided that wouldn't be nice. So she went to their house with Kevin and calmed the others down, although it took a while. The house was in a terrible mess, so she spent the rest of the day tidying up and doing the washing. So again, she's doing something for someone else, and really she wanted to paint. She even cooked them a lovely supper before she left. That night, Snow White was very tired, and she felt very fed up too. She slept badly and got up in the middle of the night to look at her empty canvas again. The deadline for the competition was only a couple of days away, and she was no closer to getting a picture finished. In fact, she hadn't even started it, so bless her, she's woken up and she's not feeling very good. She's worrying now about it. Excuse me. "Mirror, mirror, tell me true," she murmured, as she sat in the moonlight streaming through her window. "Why is this happening? What shall I do?" "Told you once, I've told you twice," the magic mirror sang crossly, its surface totally clear this time. "Face it, you're just too nice." Wait a minute. Snow White looked at the magic mirror and suddenly understood what it had been trying to make her see. She would never get any painting done if she kept stopping to help everyone else. So it's lovely that she's doing that, but she does need to make time for herself, and that's just as important too. She realised it might be time to think of herself, although that would mean saying no, and she didn't know she could. Snow White soon had a chance to find out. She was in her studio the next day when Prince Wonderful came to ask if she would take his library books back for him. They were a year overdue. Should have took them back a year ago. And no, sweetheart, I can't, said Snow White. I'm actually rather busy. Oh, right you are, said the prince, looking surprised. Well, not to worry. He probably wasn't used to that, but he accepted it. Snow White said no a lot over the next 2 days, and she got her painting done in time for the competition. And there it is, a painting of the apple on a tree, quite fitting for what happened to her in the original story. She was very happy when she won. And strangely enough, once she began to say no, the people in her life began doing more for themselves too. Snow White was still nice, but now she had time to do things that she enjoyed. And there we are. She was able to draw a little bit more. That was a great story, and I hope you enjoyed it. And now it's time to sleep, so have the best sleep you can ready for your school learning tomorrow. Good night.